Come on, put your drink down on this like it. Put it down. I want some actual applause, Alan. You got this. Her name is Lucy Frederick. She's amazing. 1, 2, 3, start comedy. She's right now.
Thanks, Robert. Looking like a lovely stewardess on EasyJet this evening. She said she was going to make that joke, and so I made it for her. Also, fun fact, I was the comedian who said, I don't like it. I'm just an arsehole. That's the trouble. Quick question. Ken, I have like a mark on my top, but really this is bothering me. I haven't got, no, it's fine, that's all right. Basically, ladies, have you ever like got to the point where you've like experimented with a non-underwired bra? Right, I'm 40, I know, extraordinary. But I got to the point where I've just experimented with like jazzy and non-underwired bras, and it's not giving me the hook that I would usually get. And earlier, and I leant over to ask for a drink at the bar, and there's like that red thing, and it's quite wet. I was just like. So that's that. But I am sort of experimenting with a non-underwear bra. They're all sort of jazzy colours. I might show you. A little bit of me waiting to go, look. This is not like a weird social thing anyway. So I also realised that I don't really have to make an effort anymore because very recently, ladies and gentlemen, I got fucking married! How long can you do that for, by the way? Just a quick question. How long can you say that? Well, you pointed at this lady like she would know. But you seem like an authority. How long can you say, I just got married for? Every time we go on holiday! And you don't get to get free things. Oh, you got married. I want a cocktail. Is that wait so forever? It's your anniversary. Oh, very. Oh, you snidey mare. But so last night in Horncastle, a lady said very confidently, a year, and I was like, fine, good. And her name was Pam, so I feel like we should all listen. So it's a year, that's how I'm going to do it for, how long I'm going to do it for. It's cool being married though, but also, side note, you know how when you say, oh, I just got married, and everyone goes, hooray, like that sort of like, ah, it's a lovely, lovely response. I also think it's a little bit rude because it's really like I'd say, oh, well, I got married, and everyone's going, oh my god, look at me, just look at this, like, that's extraordinary. All these people in the world, and you found one. Like, that's because the material wasn't much to work with. It's rude, isn't it? So. No, it's good though. I'm married. I'm quite enjoying using the phrase my husband. This is my husband. It's very grown up, isn't it? Sorry, it's my husband, not like it's my boyfriend. Or like, people go, that's my partner. Now I'm like, it's my husband. But it's grown up, isn't it? It's kind of a grown up thing to say, hi, this is my husband. And obviously, it's really nice because now I'm just living the happily ever after. Which is like, who's married? Anyone married? Give it to you, you're married? Yeah. Married. So you know, as soon as you get married, it's just like little forest animals, make your bed in the morning, you never argue, you never worry, just living a charmed. That's not true. Like I love the bones of the man, but fuck me. I do. Did you, by the way, married people? Did you over lockdown cut your male partners? If you have a male partner, did you cut? Shut the fuck up. What's the matter with you, Alan? I don't care. I like this lady have worked in a school and therefore. Fucking come for me, love. May the odds be ever in your favour. You seem very pleasant, but I would say that, I don't know. Also fucking say, oh yeah, being married, it's like a nice thing. Like weddings are fun, aren't they? And what's they say, oh yeah, it's a dickhead. Oh fuck, I lost my train of thought. Right, I tell you up in there, my personality fell out. Like on stage, to do that. But I want to say really nice, oh hi guys, but actually what I am inside is like rotten and awful. And Alan just pulled that out in me. Sorry Alan. But in fairness, you've got that in common with my husband. I do, I really love it. And I'm telling you now, I'm 40, I won't do any better. I do love him a lot, but fuck me, he's a fucking idiot. Like weddings are great, aren't they? Like, I love a wedding. I like going to weddings. I properly love my wedding. I do like being the centre of attention. Like, I like being the person everyone's like, oh my god, I'm amazing. But I like that. That's a really nice feeling. But I was worried that because we have previous and we're not very nice to each other, like we're awful to each other. Like I think because we're broken and rotten on the inside, we're just on a date. You look like lovely people. I bet you just say nice things to each other all day long. Yeah, of course you do. Oh, for fuck's sake. Also, that's really lovely, but I also feel like you're not doing it properly. You're not living a full existence if you're not just like, I'm gonna fucking cut his ears off. But that's what I was talking about, right? Did anyone cut their male partner's hair during lockdown?
Yeah.
Right, I filmed mine because I sort of knew it was I'd need it for evidence. Like, well, this is why I killed him. And there is a bit where I, and it was hot as well, because you know that first lockdown, it was all sort of halcyon days, that first lockdown. It's all hot, and I said, I don't need to fucking cut hair. What that, look at all these other people that have been on the stage, like, oh yeah, casually got a chemistry degree. Oh, Robin's like, oh yeah, I used to be a biologist. I fucking drama, that's why I've got no skills. So I'm there with the kids, she says, I don't know. And one point you look like Brother Campfire, I don't know what I'm doing, but there is a bit in the video where I'm doing this and I'm like, and I go, if you move again, I will stab you in the eye. We love each other a lot. But our wedding was brilliant, right? And we did have to anyone had to cancel, I think, because of the COVID. Like, yeah, and but we saw some people behave like it's the worst thing about COVID. Like, I had to go for my wedding. I was like, what is the people, like, it's not the worst thing that could happen. Also, I bloody love a bit of admin. So I was like, brilliant, I'll just make another spreadsheet. I love it. Just knock out a spreadsheet. Our first wedding Mark Long was going to be in a pub because we are alcoholics. But then wedding Mark 2, we were like, oh no, COVID. So we got married in a field, like bricks. Like, we're not hippies, don't worry about it. Like, we weren't like barefoot and flowers, it wasn't that. I had a shoe on. But basically I had to have a word, because we're idiots and because we can't like take things seriously, like we've got issues with sincerity, like we were just looking at them and like, oh dickhead. I was worried that lovely moment. What's the most important moment of your wedding? For a lady, you bought a dress that is far too expensive for something you're going to wear for a day. What is the most important moment of your wedding? Oh, do you not? Okay, right. Do you not, oh my god, you're not there. Sorry. It's what they call the first look, isn't it? Right? And like if you've got a dress or you've like bought a nice suit, whatever you bought, and it's the moment. So he's there at the top. He's by the altar. We built a thing made of wood. It was all like real Pinterest. So anyway, he's there, and you come up, you're like, oh, dress, and everyone's going, oh my god, and as you come up, that lovely note, for me, the reason people were doing that, side note, is because I've got a Jack Russell, he is the best dog in the world, but there's a video of me, and I'm walking down the aisle, I'm like, and then I do this. Because the fucking dog walked on my vein. I've got the makeup, I've done the makeup, I've got the hair. Hi. Basically, but the most important moment for you, right, is the first look. They're meant to, that your partner is meant to turn around and look at you, and do you know what they're meant to do? Fucking knock out a tear, it's not that hard. Like, just... I knew he wasn't going to cry. I'm not an idiot. I knew he wasn't going to cry because he's emotionally constipated. Do you know what I mean? Like, I knew he wasn't going to cry, so I wasn't hoping for miracles. But I had to have a word, like I was like, right, before the wedding, everyone's there, we had this nice thing the night before, and I was like, can we have a word? About tomorrow. It's been a long time coming, and if you fuck this up, it'll be the shortest wedding in the world. I will injure you. I'm so fun to be with. Basically, I was like, just don't fuck it up. I was like, I'll look nice and it'll be fine. And as it turns out, on the day, right, he didn't cry. Fucking cried at the wedding cake. Did not cry when he saw me. But he didn't cry, and it was fine. He sort of smiled a bit, it was nice. But what I was genuinely concerned, I was genuinely worried that what he was going to do was this. I was worried he was going to turn around and look at me and go, no one wants that, do they? Because just dickhead. No, we're just not very nice to each other. Sometimes, and he's the sort of person that where he thinks that he thinks that paying compliments is a little bit like giving away a piece of his human flesh. Like he really can't do it. Sometimes he does it by accident, because obviously I am a fucking legend. Sometimes you pay me a compliment by accident, it like falls out. And like the other day, he was holding my hand, watching the telly, do something really exciting and fun because we're fun people. And he was holding my hand, stroking my hand, and he went, "Oh, you've got such soft hands." And I'm quite needy, so I went, "Oh, thank you." And then he went, "Yeah, like a gorilla." I do love him a lot, but honestly, you're not doing it right, because it is fun. No, but also probably you just don't have childhood trauma like me. Yes, we've got previous, right? I've talked a lot more about this alphabet too, but never mind, I'm having a lovely time. But anyway, we've got previous. I will tell a story real quick. I'll say stupid things, stupid times. My favourite thing that I've ever done, well, not really, but the biggest moment of stupidity for me was on the television, right? So yeah, I have been on television, don't worry about it. I'm not sure about it. Pretty big deal. It was relatively recently. It was just before the Olympics. Remember those? I say the Olympics. I should clarify the Beijing Olympics. It's just not that long ago. It was 12 years ago. I was on a really massive TV show. I was in an episode of a television program called How to Look Good Naked. Oh, calm down, Alan. Although your gym sounds lovely. Anyway, so if you're not aware of How to Look Good Naked, basically, about sort of 15 years ago, there was this weird sort of explosion on the telly. You won't know because you are a child. I'm really offended by youth, and so. I want to be all nice and balanced, but I'm not. Anyway, so there's a sort of explosion on the television of makeover shows, wasn't there? Do you remember like makeover telly? This is sort of TV for ladies what hate themselves. You know, and they all had a very similar format. You get them still sometimes. And then what they would do is they'd take one sort of sweaty, lumpy lady. And she'd be there like, oh no. I don't know how to put shoes on. What is trouser? And they'd sort of take it, they'd open it up to a world of, I don't know, fucking peplum skirts or, holding any knickers, they were vital, weren't they? And then right at the end, every single one of them, what they would do, at the end, vitally, they'd wheel this sort of like woman out like Hannibal Lecter. Because obviously she's got to wear the holding in knickers, because the best thing you can be is thin as a lady, isn't it? Like, we just need to make you thinner. Like, love yourself, but love yourself, obviously, but fucking change your face and do it. Be thin. It doesn't matter, I don't care you're an astronaut, be thin. Like, best thing you can be. So you're like in Hannibal Lecter, in front of a massive mirror. Right, and then they make that bitch cry. Obviously, now when I say cry, I'm not talking like premenstrual honking and bleating. Like, I'm not talking like, I dropped my toes, I'm gonna kill myself. Like, why am I alive? Like, I'm not talking that. I'm talking the one tear. You know, this is the same, the first look here, that one that rolls delicately down the face like this. I'm so happy. So like really, really happy. Never in my life did I imagine I could be so really, really happy. And then there was How to Look Good Naked, right, which did the cry in front of the big mirror. And then it went a step further, in that you then had to go and have your photograph taken. Nitty, nutty, no. And that is the one that I did. I'll give you a moment, imagine. I had to get my chicken McSandwich meal out and everything. Anyway, not like that. No, I mean, like, you know. It's not wasn't like that, do you know what I mean? It was all very. My friends, the day before I did this naked photo, because obviously you know you're going to do it, they're like, oh, what a surprise, get your kecks off. But the day before it, my friend said, oh, listen, don't worry, because what they do is, you're making me sad on the inside of my soul. I'm just a lady trying to do her best and you're doing a talk. That's why I don't worry about it. Anyway, so my friend the day before I went for this naked photo, she was like, listen, don't worry about it. It's their job to make you look amazing. Like, it's their job, isn't it? So, so what they'll do is, like, the skinny girls, they're like standing up against the wall like that. Because you see their sexy like back and their bum and stuff, and then all the fat ones, they just lie them on their fronts. They've got brilliant cleavage. Like, that's just what they do. And then I got there to the naked photo and they were like, great news, you can just lie on your front. I was like, it is funny, like, because you have this like hours and hours of makeup. Like, it looks like it's real quick on the telly. The makeup is fucking ages. Just loads and loads of makeup. The longer I sat there, the further forwards my face. So much makeup to put on, like hair, massive, and all these people walking past you, because you don't like to look in the mirror, obviously. So these people walking past and they're all stopping and going, oh my god, oh my god, you look amazing. You feel amazing. And off they fuck, they're not interested in the fucking answer. And then they just sort of circle back a bit later, like they've forgotten like goldfish. And they say, stop there like they've never seen you before again in their lives. They're like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, you look amazing. Oh, you look amazing. But you feel amazing, 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 you feel amazing. I'm just thinking, I don't know how I feel. Fucking hot is largely the answer, 98% of the time. Just hot. Hot, squidgy. Eventually, after a lot of time, the time arrived, and you've got to go up to the big mirror. Right, and there, waiting by the big mirror, is the fabulous Gok Wan. He presented that proud, lovely man, genuinely lovely person, let me just tell you. Very nice person. He's there, he's from Leicester, everybody, so he's there going, he's smashing love at you, cracking tits. I'm paraphrasing. That's what he did. So he's like there, he's a professional, he's obviously squeezing out the ones here. Alright, lovely. And then he's like, the camera's rolling, and he goes, are you ready? Are you ready to see your transformation? And I was like, and so he turned me slowly around to look into that gigantimous mirror. I didn't cry, which is weird because I am a crier. I cry over lots of things like adverts, and like if the dog looks at me weird. So it is weird that I didn't cry, but I didn't cry. Instead, I did this. Right, and simultaneously, all around me, everyone else in the room, I could feel it in my soul. Everybody else in the room, all the researchers, the director, Gok Wan himself, simultaneously, all together, fucking shat themselves. Because that is not the climax. When you go to the edit, right, that's not the climax of storytelling, is it? No one in the world is building up to that. But they're also shuffling about, and then eventually one of them goes, what's the matter? Do you not like it? Do you not feel amazing? And I was like, no, I do. It's lovely. It's like, no, it's fine. It's just, does no one in the room think, do you think maybe I look a little bit like Fat Barbie? Right, it's worth saying at this junction, ladies and gentlemen, nothing in the whole wide world wrong with Fat Barbie. She fucking loves herself and she works those curves. All power to her little plastic elbow, that's what I said. You crack on, Fat Barbie. It's just that at this point in my life, seeing Fat Barbie in the mirror was a bit of a shock. Because prior to that, honestly, I tell you, I've looked more like Ken. It was a surprise, right? And they're like, oh, I said the thing about Fat Barbie, and they were horrified. You'd have thought I'd done a poo on the floor. They were like, no, oh my God. And they were really like, oh, no, God, no, God, it's not good. It's Victoria's Secret's inspired. Obviously. And I was like, oh, I don't know who Victoria is. And I'm beginning to suspect that her secret is that she looks like about Sharon from EastEnders. Do you see my Sharon impression? Literally, get ready to my Sharon impression. It's brilliant. Sharon from EastEnders by Lucy, aged. Never mind. Here we go. Thanks so much. So I'm looking at Sharon from EastEnders in the mirror and I'm thinking, alright, she's sort of growing on me. But it's really weird that everybody else in the room, right, they're more than a little bit disappointed in me. I know I'm running over, I'm really sorry, please don't hate me forever. So they're like disappointed in me, and that's not feeling uncomfortable with. I'm a people pleaser, like I mentioned before. I've got some daddy issues. So I want people to like me, I want people to like what I do. So I sort of went, oh God, panicked a bit and went, oh no, don't worry, I'll look over here. And then in a minute, I'll look in that big massive mirror, which I haven't seen yet. Don't worry guys, I went to drama school. I've got this. And they were like, alright. Basically, I did my big reveal twice, which is an oxymoron. But right now, I have to explain to you that in my keenness to please, second time around, I might, ever so slightly, have over-egged the pudding. Because second time round for my big reveal, I went for something a little bit more like this. Turn around, they went, action. They didn't, they went, go on, you can do it. So anyway, they went, go, and I went. Squealed like a little piggy, and you might think, you bloody hell, Lucy, that is really fucking over the top. But I tell you now, every single person in that room, they were fucking loving it. They were like, all looking at each other, nodding, smiling, got one there like this, yeah. And he got one looks at me, right, and he goes, do you love it, do you love it? Do you feel amazing? And I looked at my own face in the big massive mirror, and I said to myself, on the telly, I said these words to my own face in the big massive mirror, I said, I do me. On the telly, and that's pretty bad. But also, I should add that around this time, this is when they were, this is so long ago that they didn't have the Channel 4 catch-up service. You know, you can watch things later on the internet. Imagine such a day. And so they were. It was just like when they were starting it. So they were advertising the Channel 4 catch-up service pretty rigorously around this time. And apparently, a fitting ending for this advert that I tell you now was on the television every 17 minutes was this one going. I do me. For 4 months. So that's where you've seen on the telly and why I have a history of so stupid stuff. Listen, thanks so much for coming.